Okay, the mayor's on a tight schedule today, so we're going to get started. My name's Frank. I have the privilege of being executive director of Change All Souls Housing Corporation, who's the main limited liability company in this property. Here's how my notes started. I was told I have 3 minutes, so we discarded those. Kind of feel like those folks at the Academy Awards that try to get through a lot of names quickly and then, not bore people. But I'm going to start recognizing it takes a team to do something like this, to do a rehab like this. I'm going to start with City First Bank, who has a primary position in a $1,700,000 loan that's in this property. Mark and Carl are here. Carl's going to speak later. Monarch, I just noticed really today, butterfly on their bag. Butterfly represents this building sitting vacant for a long time, regenerated. So just caught that today. So Monarch, we have Byron here. Who's Byron? Randy, I'm gonna go fast. Artie, who is the project manager. Casey, who's here every day. Raise your hands. And then Michael Milner, he's been our consultant, project manager, help us get through this, and Mary, his assistant. Atelier Architects, is Bill Faust here? See Bill? 2 board members, Alan Johnson, who's been with this property long before I got on board May of 14. Our newest board member, Sheila Miller, she's right there. I have a blind spot, folks, so I apologize for that. And then our roots come from All Souls Unitarian Church, where many of the activities for Councilman Graham will be occurring this weekend. And Mark Chambers from All Souls Church is here. Mark, I saw him earlier. All right. It's a glorious day to start a long weekend this way. I know DHCD has their big housing forum downtown convention tomorrow, so I think this is a nice lead-in. The other day I was down in East Potomac Park. I saw 8 big cranes from Potomac Park. This morning I looked up crane. I like crane birds. And you know what the International Crane Foundation says? And I'll tie this together, folks, I promise. Because of development and habitat loss along the shores of the United States, cranes have had to migrate inland in an environment that they're not used to. Isn't that kind of what's happening in DC? Folks that were born and raised here have to migrate out because of the cost of housing. I think so. Literally this morning I woke up, there was a crane outside my bedroom window working. I think if DC ever has statehood, the bird could be the building crane compared to the sandhill crane. Big meeting this week that HAND had, our regional nonprofit group that represents affordable housing industry throughout the region. Gentrification was a huge topic at that meeting. The good sides, the bad sides of gentrification, and I know the mayor and her staff have really worked diligently in that effort. Polly, who's here today, we've known Polly a long time. She's literally worked where the rubber meets the road in affordable housing, working on the toughest type of housing to provide for homeless folks. Polly's done that, and now she heads up DHCD. She'll be speaking in a little bit. All right, I'm going to try to wrap this up. Mayor, did some research about you. You were elected as the councilwoman for this ward in 2007. We're in Ward 4 now, and we have Councilman Todd here. He'll speak. She was re-elected in 2008, 2012 to serve in that capacity. Gosh, I'd say the neighborhood and the folks liked her with that kind of record. Mayor Bowser's the second woman mayor of DC. Who knows who the first woman mayor of DC was?
In the 50s. I know
who she is.
Who's great?
Sharon Pratt. Right. Yep. Unlike many of us, Mayor Bowser grew up in DC, in Northeast. I'm from Ohio. Many folks have made DC their home because of the opportunities here. I think you attended Catholic schools, like I did.
I did.
Yeah, and had the uniforms. She went to Chatham College in Pittsburgh. I have a lot of friends in Pittsburgh. I know where Chatham College is. Chatham's highly regarded, once an all-female college. I think it's now co-ed. All right.
Nobody cares about that. They want to hear about
Mayor.
Thank you.
It's you.
Well, good morning, everybody. I am just delighted to be here, and I love Frank and his wonderful enthusiasm, his focus on affordable housing, and the sentiment that he just expressed is one that we all share, that we love progress. We know progress must happen. There's two choices. You get better or you don't. I choose getting better. And our challenge is how we get better and make sure more Washingtonians are participating in the prosperity of Washington, D.C. Now, I have had the great privilege, you are right, Frank, of representing this great ward. I celebrate this year 10 years in public office. And when I go around Ward 4, I just see a tremendous amount of investment. And I always would say Petworth had showed the rest of Ward 4 the way, because the Petworth community has been involved in the planning, leading our planning agencies, our regulatory agencies, the nonprofit development community, and the private development community about what Petworth wants. So while I see change in Petworth, I know that it has been the change that the Petworth community has led and supported. So let's hear for the people of Petworth. Now, I was sitting here looking at this building, trying to think how long I've been talking about this building. And I dare say it's been the whole 10 years. But I'm not sure. The truth is that it's been underutilized, it's been vacant, and it's been a problem. It's been a problem, and the community wanted to make sure that the change in investment here reflects Petworth and reflects our commitment to affordable housing. So I want to acknowledge Councilmember Todd and Polly Donaldson, all of the developers and architects and banks and construction folks that will be involved in delivering this project to our community. I'm told that it has 2 studio units for households that have an income 30% of the AMI and below, 11 one-bedroom units that are 50% of the AMI and below, 1 at 60%, and 9 at 80% of the AMI below. There are 3 two-bedroom units here and 3 three-bedroom units here, which is hard to come by. And I understand that there are also some temporarily relocated residents. This project received $2.57 million from our Housing Production Trust Fund. And let me just say what our focus has been in our administration on the Housing Production Trust Fund. When I became mayor, we had about $50 million in the HPTF the year before. The first year I had the budget, we doubled that to $100 million in the Housing Production Trust Fund, and we've been able to do that 2 years since. But more than making the commitment of dollars, we're getting those dollars out the door so that there are actually families living in preserved units, and that's remarkable. But for that type of commitment, you know what would have happened to this building? $500,000-$600,000 condos, right? Maybe more in Petworth. Some of these units here on just along Kansas Avenue, they're starting at $850,000. So when I say that we're standing in the breach with this investment, that's exactly what we're doing. So residents here have easy access to Georgia Avenue, to Petworth Metro, to housing opportunities, great schools, and great neighborhoods. And that's really the only reason I do this job, to make sure that we continue to grow prosperity in DC and to make sure every family, no matter where they are in life, has a place in our town. So congratulations, and I look forward to opening day in this building. So now let me introduce our council member who's just doing a remarkable job in advancing progress in Ward 4, Councilmember Brandon Todd.
Thank you very much, Mayor Bowser. Good morning, Petworth.
Good morning.
First, I want to thank you, Mayor, for your leadership on making sure that this government supports residents who need us most, and by continuing to advance your affordable housing agenda, because we know when there is a chief executive that demands that her agencies gets the money out of the door, the money gets out of the door. So thank you, Mayor Bowser. Let's give our mayor a big round of applause. Also, thank you, Polly Donaldson, who leads the Department of Housing and Community Development, Frank Lucian, the Executive Director for Change All Souls, and Carl Hairston from City First Bank of D.C. I'm so excited to help break ground on 19 units of affordable housing in the best ward of all 8 wards of the District of Columbia in Petworth, where we're seeing so much progress. And today really represents yet another step forward in the preservation and expansion of affordable housing in the District of Columbia. Our government has heard our residents loud and clear that housing affordability is one of the most important issues facing our government and in our city. And today we continue to follow through on this most solemn of commitments that your government will use every tool in its toolbox to preserve and expand the pool of affordable housing options for the residents of the District of Columbia. We know that as our city continues to grow and prosper, that we must take extra care to ensure that district residents from all ranges of the income ladder have the opportunity to remain and thrive in the District of Columbia. And that's exactly what today and this morning represents. So thank you to everybody who's played a part in getting us where we are today. And I will now invite Polly Donaldson, the lady who helps the mayor make all of the affordable housing happen in the District of Columbia.
Thank you, council members. Thank you. Good morning. I thank you. I just I could be really brief and just use 3 words: faith, trust, and bloom. But I may give a little of an explanation. Faith. This is here because people of faith in this community didn't give up, persevered. 10 years, long time. We know there have been a few of those that in our pipeline that we really wanted to see get to the finish line. And so Frank and everyone at Change All Souls and All Souls, thank you for being there. Thank you. Trust. None of this happens without trust between partners, trust between the government and the community to work together, public-private partnerships, trust with our financial institutions funding this. But most importantly, trust in my world is the Housing Production Trust Fund. And that is what helps really, the resources there are what helps make this happen. And I will tell you, the mayor didn't say, but since she has taken office, we have been able to produce over 3,600 units of affordable housing. Yes, and we have another 5,000 more in the pipeline. And that is serving a total of more than 20,000 residents and more coming. So this is real. The trust fund dollars are a real commitment. And then finally, Bloom. This is June Housing Bloom. The sun has come out, and I can tell you we are celebrating housing all month long, and we're celebrating not only production and preservation, but also home ownership. And I invite you all to come down to our expo tomorrow at the Convention Center, where you will find resources, exhibits, and everything that makes housing possible here in the district. Thank you all very much.
Hey, good morning. I just want to say, congratulations to Frank and the entire team. This is an amazing project. And I got to tell you guys, as the Chief Lending Officer at City First Bank, this is a project we're extremely proud of. And I want to be clear about this, because as the Chief Lending Officer, I do overlap and we work in other jurisdictions. But there is no other jurisdiction that we work in City First Bank, that has the commitment that this mayor and the District of Columbia has to preserving and developing affordable housing. I got to tell you, you got to understand, no other jurisdiction has this level of commitment. So thank you, Mayor Bowser. Thank you, Councilmember Todd. Thank you, Polly, for all the work that you guys do. And you have to understand, from a lender's perspective, but for the Housing Production Trust Fund, this doesn't happen with a financial institution. We can't do this without partnering with the DC government on projects of this nature. So we're extremely pleased about this. 90% of the loans that we extend at City First Bank go into projects just like this one, and we are committed to this. So congratulations, congratulations, and once again, thank you, Mayor Bowser, and thank you to the District of Columbia.
Okay. Although I call this a brick scratching usually because of rehab, we're going to do a little groundbreaking, even though we've been working now, what, 9 months, Randy? So come on up. Say cheese.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3.
To the camera.